Friendship Gardens is a small plot of land behind Geringer High School. Here, Thomas Elijah collaborates with several volunteers daily. Over the course of a few weeks, Jacob, Justin, and myself all contributed to Friendship Gardens by completing various tasks. From planting seedlings to fertilizing existing crops, Thomas always needed an extra hand.
This is Justin Montgomery. I'm here with our man Thomas Elijah, farm manager at Friendship Gardens, master gardener, lover of moms, awesome. So we're going to ask him a couple questions here today, and the first one that I'm going to start off with is, why did you start becoming a farm manager and becoming involved in Friendship Gardens?
That's a really good question, Justin, and I want to say thank you guys for what you have done here. You've added a lot of value to this farm. It's pretty awesome. It's 9.10 of an acre, and I can't do that all by myself. So having you guys around is a big value to me, so thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. I came to a point in my life that I know that food and survival are important. And I also know that there's a lot of low-income people here in the Mecklenburg area that are not doing very well, and food is something that can sustain them. So if I can add some value to that chain, to that system of bringing food to low-income people that need it, that's what I'm going to do.
So another question is, what's one thing you learned here that sort of like really hit you kind of deep and affected you personally? Like either just something you learned through the gardening here, or like a certain individual or volunteer or something that came in your life and really impacted you?
Two things. Plants do not discriminate. They don't care who takes care of them and who puts them in the ground. As long as they get their water, their sun, and the nutrients from the ground, they'll do well. And that's how I kind of look at people too. People really do not care who takes care of them. All they care about is, are they going to be taken care of? So that's the biggest metaphoric thing that I found out. And having you guys, you young guys, I'm 61, and you guys have a lot of years in front of you. This experience may have a very positive experience for you guys. It may change your life. It may add something to your life. And if I can help to do that, to shape your frame of mind, that's what I'm going to do.
That was beautiful. Our last question here is, oh no, we have two more questions. Why should people volunteer here? Why do you think people should get involved here at Friendship Gardens?
I really think that people miss out on hands-on experience. There's been a lot of talk that young people should go into programming and coding and office work, and I'm not knocking that, but there's a magic to working with your hands and bending down and actually doing something and getting dirty. And I think America has lost that, that rural type of lifestyle that you used to have 150 years ago. So you guys getting out here and actually doing something and getting dirty and moving dirt and moving leaves and adding to the system that moves things forward, I think that's really important. We've got a lot of volunteers that come through here every week, and they don't have this experience in their professional life. They don't get dirty. They don't understand the value of working outside and getting sun on their face and getting a little hot and sweating and getting dirty. When you work outside, you don't get sick. You get sick when you're inside. That's where all the viruses and the colds are. When you come outside, you got fresh air. That adds to your good health.
So yeah, our final question for today is, what is your favorite part of Friendship Gardens?
I like seeing things grow. We start in the greenhouse with seedlings. We have lights in there that nurture the plants, and when they get to a certain height or a certain green, we take them outside and we harden them off so the plants will start getting acclimated to the real world, and then they'll get to a certain height and then we'll put them in the ground. And that process is gratifying.
Awesome. So once again, Justin Montgomery here with our
Thomas Elijah III.
Thomas Elijah III, our fall manager. Thank you guys very much for watching today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We were able to learn a lot about Friendship Gardens as well as its counterpart.
Friendship Trays began as a small organization ran by a few churches in the 70s and eventually grew to a nonprofit that feeds about 700 people on a daily basis in the Charlotte-Mecklenburg area. However, their mission goes beyond wanting to provide nutritious meals to the doorsteps of each recipient and instead delivering human connection and peace of mind. Charlotte is home to 73 food deserts, meaning that 73 neighborhoods aren't located in proximity to a full-service grocery store, making eating healthy and abiding by dietary restrictions difficult. Friendship Trays makes meals for diabetics, those with heart issues, and soft food alternatives for the elderly. It's a misconception that the meals are free. Only 5.2% of the recipients' meals are fully subsidized. Most recipients pay between 65 cents and $4.50 per meal per day. It costs about $6.50 to prepare and package each meal. It takes 120 volunteers every single weekday to prepare and deliver each meal. Since I have been there, high school students, those required to do volunteer services, business professionals from major hotels and banks, members of the Charlotte Hornets, retirees, and others who just want to take the time out to volunteer, either prep on the cook line, the distribution, or as a delivery driver, Friendship Trays has each position organized and down to a science, but it's all about teamwork. Working fast, efficiently, and in a clean environment, each morning spent there flew by, and even though I wasn't able to see the recipients themselves seeing their meals and the camaraderie of the volunteers around me, and having some been there for more than 10 years, I left each shift feeling accomplished and proud to be a part of the Friendship Trays organization.